As you guys voted, let's talk about this Yu Yu Hakusho episode 1 review from a new watcher. I'll be giving this first episode a good or bad first episode rating by the end of the video. Let's get started. For starters, let me say I love that the main character Yusuke is this punk type of guy at school when we're introduced to him, and how everyone is just afraid of him. It's a nice change to the ordinary shonen main characters who are easily likable because of their kind nature. Nah, this dude is apparently a straight up menace. Also, the opening, don't even get me started. It's a straight bop. It's so freaking good, both Japanese and English. And speaking of English, I've seen plenty of people comment to me saying to watch it in dub, that it's a really good dub for the show. So you guys let me know if I should switch over, because I'm pretty stubborn. Don't get it confused either, I'm not a dub hater. It's just I started already in the sub, and I don't know, sub is just my first pick in most things. So let me know if I should actually switch to dub for Yu Yu Hakusho. Anyways, in the thrilling first episode, we meet Yusuke Urameshi, a 14-year-old rebel with a heart of gold. After sacrificing his own life to save a child from a car accident, Yusuke finds himself as a ghost observing his lifeless body. Confused after being unable to communicate with the living, he embarks on a journey to unravel the events leading up to his death. We're taking back to the fateful day at the junior high where Yusuke went, and we see how his mischievous nature lands him in trouble with his class representative and close friend Keiko, and she seems to be one of Yusuke's only friends. He also confronts two students who have been using his name in a theft incident. It just goes to show you how powerful Yusuke's name is alone around this town. Later, he faces off against his rival delinquent, Kuwabara, and his gang, who Yusuke defeats again easily for over 100 times. A pretty funny interaction, and I'm hoping this guy keeps appearing later on in the series. Starting off strong though, because already Yusuke is definitely a tough delinquent character who doesn't take crap from anybody. As Yusuke continues his wanderings that day, he encounters a young child playing with a ball. Concerned for the child's safety, he warns them about the dangers of playing in the street. It's obvious that regardless of the bad that's surrounding his name, he's not a bad guy deep down. While he was yelling at the kid at first, it was for a good cause, to not cross the street with so many cars around, or else the worst could happen. Then he has this cute, funny little scene where he's making the kid laugh by doing stupid, funny faces. You could tell deep down, he's a good-hearted guy. I want to know who the hell was watching that kid, by the way. Their parent needs to be locked up for sure. Ain't no way you're just gonna let your kid play ball like that outside as they please, especially with a very busy street. However, fate takes a cruel turn when the child's ball rolls onto the road, leading him to chase after it. Without hesitation, Yusuke rushes to save him from an oncoming car, sacrificing his own life in the process. Upon realizing his death, Yusuke encounters Botan, a self-proclaimed Grim Reaper. I gotta say, I definitely admire, rather than going in an immediate panic or regret that he died and didn't do enough in his life, Yusuke is just chill about it, even if it's hell that he's going to, and goes as far as denying to come back to life when offered a trial to do so. Admitting everyone's life would probably be so much better if he was just dead. This is how I know Yusuke isn't scared of a lot of things and is gonna be this badass main character throughout the series. Botan reveals that the spirit world wasn't prepared for his unexpected passing and presents him with an opportunity to regain his life. Botan urges him to witness his wake before making a final decision. When we get to his wake, I can't lie, it got me kind of emotional, and it's only the first episode. I blame the really good soundtrack that Yu Yu Hakusho has. Arriving at his wake, Yusuke is shocked to see his classmates gathered, and while there is laughter, one person stands out, and that's Keiko, who is genuinely devastated by his loss. This moment leaves Yusuke questioning his previous beliefs of what he said. As Yusuke observes his wake, he is struck by the genuine grief displayed by his classmates, particularly Keiko and Kuwabara. Even Iwamoto and another teacher seems to harbor mixed emotions. While the principal confronts them, curiosity leads Yusuke to follow the principal inside his own house, where he witnesses the unexpected sight of his teachers mourning his passing. His own mother is taking it pretty hard too, someone Yusuke thought would be relieved that he was gone. And the child that he saved is also present, and is well okay with their mom. The mom and their child express their admiration for Yusuke's kindness despite the negative opinions of others around. Seeing this makes you think what would happen the day you're finally gone or missing. Similar to Yusuke, I know some of us feel like we wouldn't be missed or grieved, but believe me, someone out there loves you, and it takes Yusuke till after his death to finally see this. I'm not trying to get too deep for this video, but just know you are loved out there. Overwhelmed by the outpouring of affection and realizing the impact he had on those around him, Yusuke finally embraces the difficult ordeal offered by Botan. As the episode comes to a close, Botan escorts him to the realm of the spirit world, where his extraordinary journey is set to begin. It's a solid first episode that has good characters from what I can tell, and a great soundtrack. Looking forward to seeing more from Yusuke and exploring this spirit world that Botan talks about, and curious to see what kind of trial he has to go through to come back to life. I give this a good first episode rating. Like and sub if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.